The Nigerian security operatives burned into ashes the Toyota Camry car belonging to Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Nnamdi Kanu's and IPOB's attorney, with the dead body of his PA inside, all burned into ashes. Guys, this is a horrible news. This is horrific. This is terrifying. This is heartbreaking. And this is pure terrorism and barbarism. Honestly, I do not know how to express this. Maybe you did not hear me. I said the Toyota Camry car belonging to Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the IPOB's lawyer and the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, whose house was attacked on Sunday morning around 2 o'clock, has been burnt into ashes. Not only that, his car has been burnt. The dead body of his PA was also burnt right inside this car you're seeing here. You will recall that we reported that very horrible news that day of the assassination attempt made on his life when the combined team of Nigerian security operatives stormed his house in the midnight. They did not pass through, they did not enter through the gates. They had to cut the binding wire, or is it the barbed wire, what they call it? The barbed wire that they normally use on the fence. They had to go and cut it and disconnect it from the power supply and destroy it up on the fence and got into the compound through the fence. Did you get that? As they got into the compound, they started shooting sporadically, shooting everything they saw. Luckily to the barrister whom they went to find, of course, God, Elohim, will always be in charge. He was around but hid himself right inside the compound. And they kidnapped 4 of his security guard, his elder brother Joe Ejiofor, his driver, fondly referred to as Papa. That should tell you how old a man could be. And shot his PA right that night. As they shot the PA, they now carried his dead body and dumped right inside the barrister's Camry and ordered the barrister's driver to drive the Camry and follow them. Alongside those other people already kidnapped and put inside their vans. They drove off that night to nobody knows or no destination. Now, reaching yesterday being Monday, this car was discovered where they had already burnt it to ashes with a dead body inside, and that operation they came with about 10 to 15 Hilux vans just to come and kidnap one man, or come and assassinate one man. Now you begin to ask yourself, what are these people? These are the people you call your soldiers. These are the people most of you call our gallant men, our gallant police. If this is not terrorism, what then do you call it? If this is not barbarism, what then do you call it? Have you seen why the Easterners, especially we that are agitating for Biafra, we call Nigerian police and Nigerian army, in fact, all the uniform people, all the uniform men, terrorists in uniform? Do you not see the reason? Even if you don't support the agitation about Biafra, even if you don't support IPOB and the activities, do you not support this kind of terrorist acts? Do you support this level of terrorism? You have killed this person. Why don't you dispose of the corpse? Why don't you, drop the dead body so the owners can come and pick their their loved one's dead body and go and give him a burial, whether befitting or shameful burial. Let it be that somehow he is buried. What's the point going to this length? I have not told you that Ifeanyi Ejiofor, as a barrister, is a member of Nigerian, Bar Association, NBA, and as such, he is covered with immunity. What that means is that you can't extrajudicially arrest him or methods and extrajudicial activity upon his life. Whatever thing you you think he has committed, if you think he has gone against any law, report him to his parent body, the association he belongs, NBA. Then NBA will now deal decisively against him based on whatever thing he may have committed. Why going to kill him? Simply because he's a lawyer, he's a barrister, and he's representing Nnamdi Kanu or IPOB. And I ask again, self-agitation, how, even if you call it a sin, how sinful is it? I don't, this kind of thing makes me to cry. If I see any way to sink the whole of this very contraption, to give up my life and sink it in a day, I will be the first to do it. Because it breaks my heart. It causes me a heartbreak. It causes me pains. Sometimes I find it very, very difficult to eat. Because I know those people whose life have been wasted could have been me. Because the way their life is being terminated or they are being targeted, I am also being targeted. Likewise you, because even many people who don't even know anything about this have been killed also. And for the fact that I'm still alive today does not, accord me any special grace. Because I could have been one of them that could have been wasted. And that is why we have taken it upon ourselves. There is no going back. It does not matter how many people that are killed. At the end of this very journey, the only assurance we have is that we are going to win this battle. Because Elohim says he does not promise, he's not a man, he does not promise and back out of his promise. Yes. Anybody or narrating this very news to, especially somebody who is not a Biafra supporter or who is not an Easterner, ask the person, if you're treated in this manner, if your loved one is treated in this manner, wouldn't you go and avenge? Or if you see somebody that wants to avenge for that very dead person, would you tell the person not to? Then why would you condemn on non-government activities? Because over the years, this is what we have always been subjected to. This is what has been our fate over the years. Listen to this short report by an IPOB media personnel, and may Elohim bless you. Please don't go away unless you subscribe to our channel if you have not done so. And most importantly, express yourself in our comment section. Please, and type rest in peace for this very young man. He did not commit anything. The only sin he has committed is that he's a Biafran supporter or a sympathizer. We don't even know if he's an Igbo man, if he's a Biafran or not. But for the fact that he is a PA to a Biafran supporter, he is also a Biafran sympathizer. Thank you once again, and God bless you.
This was the incident that took place yesterday in Oripite. As you can see, this car belonging to Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and they took this car from his compound and took some of the 4 security men from his compound, and they took along with them his PA. Here is the plate number of the Barrister Ejiofor's car. This PA is burned to ashes in this very car. So you are looking at this car now. Let me show you the ashes of the personal PA to Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Can you see the body? This is his body. You can see that. Can you see this? This is the car belonging to Ifeanyi Ejiofor. The Nigerian police and army that came to assassinate him took this away, get to this place and burn it to ashes, including the body of his personal PA that they took along with them. You can see this. This is a fresh update. Today is 7th of June.